Hi. Hello. How are you? You like to be in my bubble? That's cool. Yum. This cannot be good for my neck. Okay, much better. So where are we? You might be able to tell. The end, more specifically, the bottom of the end. The end of the end. And we are going to start construction on an Enderman farm. Now I built this little platform and then I had to go because I ran out of time. But now I left a sign saying that donations were appreciated, and I already brought some stuff, but somebody left some iron. So I'm not sure how many slime blocks I had, but not so many slime blocks. And then tons of ice. It was from Tony. He's so kind. He demolished that spiked ice biome, and we're going to use this instead of anything else. I'm just going to take a little bit more. Yeah, so we're going to build a packed ice. We had materials for rail, but you know, why not use packed ice? It's new. If I lose stuff, this is all I'll lose, so that's a little better, I guess. Oh man. Oh, and the slipping and the sliding. Okay, so I'm gonna build out 132 blocks because that's how many blocks I have, and then we will start the little bottom platform. Yeah.
Says me to the peak without no regret. You got no love without no love. You got no regret without no regret. You got no love. A melody where I belong in this life. Says me to the peak. Can't we find any light without the music around? There will always be one love on life. Without no love, you got no regret. Without no regret, you got no.
Alright, you see these shenanigans? I just got back here and died again from a high place. I fell off of this onto this and I died. I don't know how. But now my sand that I just brought over went out here. So I'm gonna have to push these guys out of the way. I don't know how they attacked me. They just got really mad for no reason. But it's okay because I put all my stuffs away. So I didn't lose anything major. Just some slabs, really. And now, I was thinking, while I was putting those slabs there anyway, I was thinking maybe I should just put glass anyway, because this whole tunnel is glass. So I have no fuel. Thank you. So yeah, maybe, oops, give me some of that, and that. Yeah, gotta get OCD with my coal placement. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so I'm thinking blue, light blue, like what we did over here, except on this one I put cyan, but in the end I don't really like how the cyan looks, sadly, so maybe just blue and light blue, perhaps, just perhaps. Might need a little bit more food, and then we're gonna have to build our safety net platform at the other side, so let's get this. I'm gonna take a pumpkin with me because they're mean, and I'll leave this stuff here. Okay, so I guess I'll just, oh, torches would be cool too, because I forgot to light up the ice area because it has, it's ice, but I forgot it doesn't melt, so it's okay to light it up. Boom. Okay. Oh, this is just scaring me. Here. There we go. Oh, we're making great time. Sir. Sir. Okay. Creepy noise. Yeah, it's looking great. Excuse me? Excuse me? I'm just gonna have to ask you to move a little bit. Alright, thank you. Thank you. Okay, just a little bit more. Boop. 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 Thank you, good sir. Much appreciated. Now, they could still teleport onto this, but they just won't spawn on it. And since they're all over here right now, they're gonna stay here unless they have a tragic accident and they may slip or something. But that might not happen. Okay. And a little bit more. Oh, I only have one more torch anyway. Oh, my stuff is still here. That's surprising. Haha! So I didn't actually lose that much. Alright, we can take that thingy off. Okay, so yeah, now that that's done, I'm just going to build this platform really quick. You guys have probably seen this on YouTube 1,000 times, so you don't need to see it again. And I'm just going to say now, disclaimer, this is not my idea, I am not that smart. I am merely copying a design that is already on YouTube, and I will put the link in the description if you want to build it yourself. With that being said, I am going to build this little safety net, because I know I will die again. So, be right back. Okay guys, after many hours later, we have our platform. Now, that was only because, one, I was looking at the tutorial, and if you watch the tutorial, he makes a nice pretty rectangle of netherrack for his little like landing pad, which is cool and all, but even though I'm already copying it, I wanted to add my own little twist to it, you know, so just had to give it a little flavor. And since we're in the latest snapshots and we have these underwater temple monument places, I went there and I mined a whole bunch of all their blocks. If you remember my armor, it was all pretty new at one point, and now it's kind of torn in half. It's okay though. We got plenty of blocks now. Enderman, stop it. And I also went into creative mode and I built a little pre-landing pad just so I could see how I would want to build it, and I started using all these new blocks, and I love how it turned out. Like, it is so beautiful. Oh my god. So I can't wait for you guys to see this. I just wanted to show you the finished circle. It is so stressful building right here. I've died twice, and one of the times you saw while I was building this, you can see the island kind of fading away over there. It's far enough away. We only have 3 entities around, and one of them is that guy down there. And yeah, so we're far enough away. We just gotta build the pad up. Oh, I don't want to look at you. Do I have a pumpkin? No, I don't. Endermites are also something to be worried about. I blocked off the oh, I just don't want to fall. I blocked off this because an endermite was on the little tunnel over here, and he was gonna try to knock me off. Okay, okay, guy. Yes, fight me. Fight me. Yes, you're so evil. All right. Where did he spawn? He spawned like right there. I don't think they could spawn. I ran out of netherrack, which is pathetic, but I have plenty more. I ran out of what I brought over here. I'll probably add some more because I want a guardrail all the way around while I'm building. But basically, I'll show you the blocks I'm going to be using. All the prismarine, I got some chiseled quartz, some pillars, and then just the normal quartz blocks. Mostly just going to be using all these new blocks. It's going to be a very blue build. And then for up top, I'm not sure if I want to make it all pretty up there because you're not really going to see it. So maybe I'll just have it pretty down here, but I don't want it to be cobble up there. But this stone doesn't look bad anyway, so up there it could be okay. But I'm going to get to building this landing pad, and then I'll bring you guys back in for a little walkthrough of it, and I hope you guys like it as much as I do. So, be right back. Okay, many hours later again, we're finally done. This is the design that I went with. I'll just walk you through really quick. I went with a circular design. Designed with all the new blocks, minus the quartz, which I mean, they're kind of new, but not as new as all this. I died a few times, Enderman mostly. My keyboard actually made me slip off the edge another time, and I lost some stuff, but Tony was so kind, and he donated a silk touch pick for me, so that was cool. And then he also left this beacon here for us. And if we can just get out here really quick, I guess it doesn't matter what we use. This is what it looks like. We got our colorful rail, or tunnel rather, leading here. And all sorts of design, all sorts of design in the ceiling roof as well. This block is really cool because it changes colors, so it kind of looks different every once in a while. And then you got the sea lanterns that have the little animation in them, the little pulsating light. So it looks really cool. The only thing, okay, there's only one problem, and I didn't realize it until like I finished. This room is 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks tall. Alright, so that means that even if they land in here, they can teleport right out here, which is gonna it's gonna be a problem. So even if I lowered the whole ceiling 1 block down, it still wouldn't be good enough. So there's not really a point in doing that. The idea that Tony had was we just flood it, which would be kind of annoying to have to walk around in water. But if we all have the depth strider shoes, it won't even make a difference, so we'll be able to walk through it anyway. So that's probably what we're gonna do. And it kind of goes with the theme of everything, since this is part of like the underwater structures. We'll be able to have even more of the effect in here, and just really embracing the new update kind of thing, which is going to be cool, I guess. So we're going to have to put like some signs or something over here so the water doesn't flow this away. And now I guess I'm going to get started on the actual spawning platforms. I'm going with the tripwire design so I don't actually have to use slime for sticky pistons, because we don't have a slime farm, so we don't have that much slime actually. But yeah, hopefully I have enough resources. I'll probably bring you guys back in once I have like 2 of the spawning pads done, just so we can see what it's like in here before we flood it, just to see if they actually do teleport out. So once again, be right back. Don't be surprised if I bring you guys back in the next day. I've been working on this all day and it's getting late and I have to wake up early tomorrow. So if the next clip I have a really bad morning voice, you'll know why. Okay, be right back. Okay, so this is a little awkward. I just finished recording the whole episode, went back to edit, and guess what? For the second half of the video, I left the microphone off. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what I did record, speed it up a little bit, and just basically summarize what I had said. So, from the last point where we left off, I said that I might have morning voice because I had to wake up early, but what I didn't actually realize was that I only had to wake up early because I had to go do something, so I wouldn't be recording in the morning anyway. So that was just ignore all that. And what I had to do is I had to take my cat to the vet to get spayed, so when she came back she was all drugged and I had to make sure she didn't open up her stitches, so I couldn't actually record. I had to keep a close eye on her for a couple days. So now it's actually Thursday and I should have been recording on Monday, but she's fine now, so I don't have to actually watch her as much. She's just sleeping all the time, which is cool. So now I'm able to record. So basically, what I am showing you guys is that I finished most of the farm. I said I was only going to build 2 of the spawning platforms, but I built a little bit more. I didn't finish it yet. And now I'm basically showing you that I did, in fact, flood the floor to stop them from teleporting out. And I put lily pads down since I didn't have depth strider boots at the moment. I do actually have some enchanted books with that enchantment. They're just not on my boots yet. So right now we have lily pads to get around faster, and I was showing you that I put in an enchanting table, but water actually blocks some of the bookshelves. So what I was thinking about doing was, if you saw the beacon, I actually built the beacon outside of the main circle of the Enderman farm, just off on its own. So I'm probably going to do that with the enchanting table, put some chests in there as well for ender pearls, and then I'll also do one on the other side for food, so people don't get hungry while they're getting experience. Now, we're going up top of the farm. I believe we're at level Y106, give or take like 2 levels. We're gonna build up to Y128. We're close to it, but not past it, to keep the farm as efficient as possible. I'm going to build one of the spawning platforms with you guys just so you could see my process of doing it, because I probably do it different than other people. Even though I'm going to put the tutorial in the actual description, just in case you're too lazy to actually look at the description, you're going to watch it here, sped up, but you can still watch it here. My process is, maybe it's not the most efficient, but it's very mellow. I wasn't rushed when I was building it. I was just keeping calm, listening to music while I was building, keeping good vibes. It was very enjoyable. 107, I was close. Okay, so yeah, we're at Y107. You could barely see the end island now, but you could kind of still see the outline of it. You might not be able to see it on YouTube because the quality just gets a little bit worse, but that's okay. So yeah, let's walk you through this. I place a block above and in front of the tripwire hook, and then I place 2 slabs on the upper half of both the blocks, and I'm going to do that on both sides of the tripwire. And from there I'm going to make sure that I put redstone on the lowest slab because that's the only one I could reach, and then I'm going to build the pistons out to the other side to where I could put the slabs and the tripwire hook on the other side. So you do the same thing, just place the slabs on the upper half and then remove any of the extra blocks. I use cobble for my extra blocks. You could use like netherrack or dirt, but I had extra cobble so it doesn't bother me. And so yeah, you could just see I'm basically doing the same exact thing I did on the other side, upper half of the block with half slabs and then redstone, and then building the pistons back the other way. From there, I'm going to place slabs on those torches that you see, because that's going to stop spawning when we go up to the next floor. And then I'm going to place string all the way across. It's a little difficult to place and a little hard to see because the hitbox for it is pretty small and the whole background is pitch black. But you get the hang of it. Build the slabs across the other side and then go back with the string. You don't have to worry about the pistons activating because there's no redstone on it yet, so you can jump through the wire all you want. Gotta do my pro little ender pearl toss to get up, and then we place the slabs going across the top of the pistons where we're going to wire the redstone. Keep in mind that you do have to place slabs on top of the redstone next to the tripwire hook to stop spawning when you build the next floor, because it will be 3 blocks tall. So you don't want any endermen spawning where they won't fall into the trap. But yeah, that's basically it. You just do the same thing on the other side and then wire it up. And it's just really repetitive. You just do that over and over again until you hit Y128, which I will probably do before next episode, which will be amazing. Okay, so that's going to be the end of this clip. I might be speaking over the clip again in the next one, depending on if my microphone is actually on, and I'm pretty sure it's off. So you know what? I'm just going to keep talking. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all my stuff, and then we're going to go take a little peek-see at a gold farm that Tony is building. He's building it above the nether where we fought the 2 withers, and he's building it in the shape of a brain work function, please. Golden apple? Yeah, that's what it is. He's building the gold farm in the shape of a golden apple, and it's the same design that Etho and DocM used on the Minecraft server, except it's not a beehive honeycomb shape, and it's not a perfect square, it's an apple, as I've said. So I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I was talking about the slabs on the floor. Yeah, those slabs are only there because those are all the places where bedrock got removed. But yeah, you can see it coming into frame. It's built pretty high up, so no other pigmen can spawn anywhere else. He's already got pigmen in there, even though he hasn't put down the track for it. It's just, it's a process. He has to get a lot of iron, and then, he also has to defend against gas, and I think we were actually talking about that earlier. I'm going to help him. I'm going to be like a little security guard with a bow, and he's going to place the track in the fashion that he wants, because this is his farm, his design. I'm not going to tell him how to do it or what to do, so this is all him. I'm just going to be there for assistance as he needs. And you can already see they're the gas. So here's my security tactics once I could actually turn the volume up and hear them. You guys won't be able to hear them because I'm going to turn the sound all the way down. So you can only hear me, yes. I don't know if I should speed up this clip either. Maybe I should. Let me look at it. Yeah, it's a pretty long clip. There's a lot of sound in it. Basically, I was just walking you through how it's a really good experience farm and gold farm. Wow, did you hear that crack? That was my thumb. Jeez. Okay, so basically, it's just a really good XP farm already, because when the iron golems kill the pigmen, it still drops experience. So you can basically just sprint around, pick up gold and enchanted swords and all that jazz, and you can wind up being way past level 30 because there's just so much experience. Just from building this, like not even finishing it off yet, we've managed to get like 24 gold blocks just from running around in here. It's pretty crazy. So we're probably going to start using gold for beacons, but right now we mostly need it for powered rail, because we've been building a lot of tracks to very far lands, and we still don't have a track over to the mesa biome, which is a really, really far walk. I don't know if you guys have, I don't think I've taken you on that walk before, but the ice spike biome is equally as far, but we've put a track on that one, so that's halfway done. I think we need to start working on Nether Hub too, because Nether Hub is essential, and it just looks nice. but I don't think I should be in charge of building it, because if I did, I'd probably build it exactly like the Enderman farm, because I really like the prismarine blocks. They're so beautiful. It's just a thing with blue. I have, like, it attracts me. Anyway, yeah, you just see me going through all the chests. He has plenty of hardened clay and enchanted swords, and normal swords, and gold, and nuggets, and just so many supplies. He's very organized. Very good guy. He's the person that you want to be organizing your stuff for you. But he also trolls your chest too, so you gotta watch out for that. Yeah, after I stop snooping through the chest, you're gonna see me go up the ladder, and you're gonna get a good look at the actual shape of the apple. He's gonna be building it out of hardened clay. Did I already say that? I might have. Yeah, he's gonna build it out of hardened clay, so he could put glass over it so they could still spawn on it. He originally wanted to build like the ceiling out of glass, like the golden apple shape, but the only yellow is like yellow glass, and you need like 2 shades of yellow for the apple or something like that. So yeah, you can see the shape of the apple coming into frame. Looks very nice. And this is just our little safe room for just AFKing. And when you come back down, there's just plenty of free stuff for you. It's super nice. But yeah, that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry that I left my microphone off. Huge derp. Enjoy the Chicken Jockey Nether Edition. It's like a cuter version of Jimmy and Lucifer. Yeah. But it's 4th of July, so happy 4th of July, everybody, to all who celebrate it. I hope you guys have fun, be safe, and all that jazz. And I hope to see you guys in the next episode. Okay? Toodles.